I burned down a chicken coop on a property I was renting. A few years back, I was renting a small house in a tiny town. The property had a bunch of old outbuildings, a detached garage, a shed, and this ancient chicken coop that was basically falling apart. The coop didn't really have a purpose anymore except as a shelter for my dog when she was in her kennel. Behind the coop, there was part of a dead tree, and my then boyfriend had parked his camper right next to it. One day, I had to deal with the ash bucket from the wood-burning stove in the house. It was full, and instead of asking my boyfriend to handle it, which I was annoyed about because he always left stuff like that for me, I decided to dump it myself. For some reason, I thought dumping it behind the chicken coop was the best idea. When I flipped the bucket, I noticed there were still some hot embers, but it was snowing, and there was at least a foot of snow on the ground. It was freezing outside, so I figured it'd be fine. I left it and walked away. Fast forward about 8 hours, and the coop caught on fire. The fire didn't spread too far, thankfully. It got put out before anything major was damaged, but the coop was gone. No one could figure out how it started, and honestly, no one cared much about the old building burning down. I was too scared to admit that I caused it, so I just kept quiet. I wasn't even home when the fire started, so nobody suspected me anyway. The ironic thing? My dog's kennel ended up getting moved closer to the house after the fire, which is where I'd wanted it all along. I've since broken up with that boyfriend and moved away from that town. To this day, I've never told anyone that I was the one who accidentally burned down the chicken coop. And I don't plan on it.